Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while, and I know you've missed it. But the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with the big double D titties that serves you that slop on Mondays, professional dog walker on Wednesdays, wizard at kids' birthday parties, McDonald's protester, Burger King onion ring connoisseur, and dildo expertise, along with being the sexiest black YouTuber, is back to teach you how to not be stupid on social media. And I'm gonna be honest, this might be short, because I really don't have anything to say. All I have to do is show you.
A woman is in tears as she's charged with mowing down a police officer while driving drunk.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I'm sorry that I hit him and he's dead.
Now look at this. It's the same woman just hours earlier as she live streams a podcast in which she appears to be drinking shots and washes it down with Snapple. She ends the podcast this way.
The police.
Where were you coming from?
I was coming from the studio. I do a podcast.
The dead officer Anastasio Sakos was directing traffic at an accident scene on the Long Island Expressway when Jessica Bouvet allegedly plowed into him at around 2 a.m. Cops say the woman with her front windshield shattered fled the scene, sending other cops diving out of her way. When they chased her down, they say she threw her car into reverse and rammed a police car before they could take her into custody.
Now look, I don't know how to bring it to anybody, but in the world of content creation, if I can give you any advice after all the track record that I have of giving great advice on YouTube, if you doing anything, streaming, making videos, doing anything, video editing, all of that, do not drink while doing it. It will not end well, especially in broad daylight when everybody can see that you're drinking. Because if you drink and then you decide to drive, you're going to be the idiot who gets put in something you know you weren't supposed to be in. Like, for example, running over a cop and killing them. Because, you know, I had all the time in the world to make my podcast where I'm just doing all the great things, giving advice to the young girls, giving game to the young men so that they could get these young girls and they could be these black upstanding people or whatever the fuck she was doing on her podcast. Because honestly, it don't matter to me. Why? Because all that matters is she ran over a cop while drunk and in handcuffs. Is like, I'm running a podcast. I do a podcast. Clinically stupid is what I grade you, because you're a fool to the wildest extent, but I appreciate the laugh you gave me.
For top stories, we're learning more disturbing details this morning about the death of police officer Anastasios Sakos. Police say the woman behind the wheel of the car that killed the 14-year veteran of the NYPD had a blood alcohol level nearly twice the legal limit. Fox 5's Robert Moses is live in Kew Gardens, Queens, with more on this. Robert, what can you tell us?
Well, Bianca, not only was she drinking before that crash, but allegedly smoking marijuana as well. She was arraigned here at Queens Criminal Court last night. A judge denied her bail, which means this morning she is waking up in a cell at Rikers Island.
The police.
In a podcast posted on Facebook Monday night, 32-year-old Jessica Bouvet of Hempstead directed expletives at police officers and sipped drinks.
While she was demonizing these police officers, she decided to make other bad choices and spend the evening drinking. And she admitted that she smoked marijuana as well.
Just hours after the podcast, as alleged in a 13-count criminal complaint, Bouvet hit NYPD officer Anastasios Sakos as he directed traffic away from an earlier crash on the LIE ramp to the Clearview Expressway. Sakos, a husband and father of two, was thrown into the air and landed in a nearby patch of grass. According to the Queens District Attorney, Bouvet kept driving before exiting onto the Horace Harding Expressway. Officers caught up to her and surrounded her car, which she threw in reverse, ramming the police vehicle behind her twice before stopping and getting arrested. Police say her blood alcohol content was 0.15, nearly twice the legal limit.
I'm sorry.
Officer Sakos and his family lived in East Northport on Long Island, where he doted on his kids.
He used to take his car and block the end of the driveway so the kids couldn't go into the street.
When his neighbors came down with COVID and had to quarantine, they say he called to check on them every day.
I'm running to the store. I'm going to pick you up food. What do you want? What do you want? Drop it off on the step. His wife was cooking soup for us.
And that magnifies this tragedy. Such a considerate man fell victim to utter callousness. Now his widow, Irene, and their 6-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son must carry on.
They will never see their father again because somebody did the wrong thing.
And Beauvais faces 15 years in prison if she is convicted.
Can everybody stop trying to be a podcaster? I get it. You see all these random people getting famous for saying the dumbest things on the internet, and then when somebody logical critiques them, they all look stupid. But please, we need more construction workers. We need more engineers. We need more software engineers. We need more people in TV, because the landscape of what I see as people wanting to be professional money makers is piss poor, and it makes me feel happy that I went to college for an actual degree that's worth some shit and not some pointless nonsense just so I could score some white pink pouce A. But that's all I really got. Subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. And if anybody is interested, at this current moment, I, for whatever reason, am streaming for 24 hours. Why? Because I finally got affiliate, thanks to you, on the new streaming platform Kick. Because every time I promote Twitch, y'all seem to have a stick up your ass because you don't like Twitch's platform. Well, there's a new platform. It's called Kick, and you could potentially be watching me either cook some food if I'm so hungry, or whooping Gothic's ass in Mario Party. I'll see you over there if you're interested. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.